The new Patriotic Party government, led by Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo-Addo as president, has education as its topmost priority, as it believes that it is the key to both individual and national development. The implementation of their flagship program, the Free Senior High School Policy, though laudable, has brought with it major problems regarding congestion in second cycle institutions. To curb that temporarily, the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service have introduced a track system that allows a group of senior high school students to take turns to have their lessons and examinations. While at it, the government is also undertaking major infrastructural projects in almost all senior high schools across the length and breadth of the country to eventually do away with the track system and allow all students to be in school for the maximum period of time. The Western region has had its fair share in this regard. On Friday, July 10, 2020, Western Regional Minister Dr. Kobna Ochire-Darko-Mensah commissioned a dining hall complex and auxiliary facilities and a 6-unit classroom block in Fiasema Senior High School and Takwa Senior High School respectively, both in the Taka Nsayem Municipal Assembly. The minister, who also doubles as MP for Takoradi constituency, also inspected the construction of classroom blocks and a 2-story dormitory block anticipated to house about 600 students in Fiasema Senior High School. In Takwa Senior High School, he inspected the progress made on the construction of an 800 capacity dormitory. In his address, Dr. Kobna Ochire-Darko-Mensah observed that regardless of the economic prowess of the Western region, it appeared its people could not educate its children, as the free SHS policy has increased enrollment by about 110%. He expressed delight for President Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo-Addo, as he noted that he is never hesitant in granting projects in the Western region. He further charged school authorities to take great care of the project that has been bequeathed to them, while encouraging students to show appreciation by passing the examinations and well.
I know that this school is a very good school, but over the years, it needed investment to continue producing the best. As a property-owning Democratic Party, we have 3 pillars, only 3. The first one is life. The second one is freedom. And the third one is education and skills training, because it is through education and skills training that we will be able to provide young men and women with opportunities, and prosperity will definitely follow. That is why when we are investing in education, we do it and do it more. Today, free education has enabled Western region to increase enrollment by 110%. So it shows that all along that we are talking about Western region having gold, having bauxite, manganese, cocoa, and now oil, we could not even take our children to school. But because of free education, under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo-Addo, young men and women in Western region, more are now going to school. But the most important thing to me today is that government will come and build these facilities. We also need managers who will make sure these facilities are kept well and used well. And to you, the student, you should pass your exams to justify this investment you are doing in this school. And you should pass your exams this year, irrespective of COVID, to prove to Ghanaians that free education is worthwhile. And Ghanaians need to put in more money so that other successive generations can also benefit from free secondary education. We believe in education as an investment, and we will continue to invest in our children to create prosperity not only for themselves, but also for Mother Ghana, so that we can drive away poverty and make this country a success.
School authorities of both senior high schools were delighted at the project and took the opportunity to make further requests. They had this to say.
I commend the government for this very great foresight that Fiasema Senior High School is at the moment benefiting because of this life-impacting project on this campus. We can now boast of a magnificent edifice, the 12-unit classroom block under construction, the dormitory block, which is also under construction, and the 1,200 pieces of furniture, and many other projects undertaken in this school. It's my fervent hope that such projects shall really, really be of great importance and benefit to the school, and upon which the government has done well. Though there had been several occasions whereby a lot of people and the school authorities had tried, by this time we can now boast of a new dining hall project. I am very happy about it, and I'm very privileged to be part of such a program whereby we are handing over this dining hall project.
Honestly speaking, this project has come at the right time in this era of COVID-19, where every institution of learning needs more of its existing facilities, including infrastructure, to adhere strictly to the practice of social distancing, which is one of the cardinal principles by which one can avoid the contracting of the COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the education of the child is of great concern to all of us and the government in particular. It is through education that the right type of manpower resources needed for the accelerated development of the nation is produced. And it is the same education that can brighten our hopes for the future. Students must be reminded that they have been endowed with a God-given talent, which is expected to be nurtured and developed while they are in school. And this opportunity, once wasted, is very difficult to regain. Since the middle of 2019, just last year, the government has tried to help the school in so many ways. And among them are the U-shaped girls' dormitory block, another girls' dormitory story, a 6-seater water closet project, all of which are about 75% to 80% completion. Provision of 900 pieces of classroom furniture for students, 400 bank metal beds with corresponding 800 student mattresses, staff common room furniture, and others. There are other standstill projects, Honorable Minister, that I want to bring to your notice to use your good office to lobby for their completion. They include the boys' dormitory story, a 12-seater water closet and bathrooms project, also for the boys, and the administration and library complex block.
The Western Regional Minister was accompanied by Municipal Chief Executive Benjamin Kesse and Municipal Education Director Mr. Alex Kadia. It is important to note that the NPP government has dedicated a major chunk of the national budget to education. It is therefore not surprising that across the length and breadth of the country, senior high schools are seeing major infrastructural development to be able to accommodate the numbers that has increased due to the free SHS policy.